I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. That's a site with curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's going to help you find work more quickly. Now, I want to talk with you about depersonalizing some of the things that happen during an interview that involve a negotiation, or for that matter, it could involve an interview. No matter which one it is, job hunters sometimes get really testy and touchy about employer questions. It's as though they never saw them, they never heard the line, "It's business, it's not personal." But they personalize everything. As a result, they become offended rather than looking at things as a negotiating ploy. So, for example, when a firm is talking with you as a candidate pretty early on, and they're trying to get a sense of how much you earn and how much you're looking for, and they're unwilling to reveal what they're willing to pay, job hunters take it very personally. Why won't they tell me? I'm upset. I just want to know what the job is willing to pay. Trust me, they will let you know. If they don't want to talk with you again, they don't see your value at the price they're willing to pay, or they can't pay enough to get you. It's really that simple. So rather than freaking out, very simply understand that they will make decisions based upon what you tell them. So let's say you get to the offer stage. You've made it past the 37 rounds and jumped through all the hoops that they want, and they've decided on you. And now they're doing some parameter testing. Would you consider a position and it's less than the top range that they've told you about? What? And people get all sorts of indignant. Why would they? They just want to know whether you consider something less. Because if they can save $5,000 or $10,000, they're happy to do that. And you can very simply respond by saying, "Hey, look, you're a bigger entity than I. Is there a problem with paying me the amount that's been spoken about?" And make them defend their position proactively rather than freaking out, rather than getting defensive. If they, I may wind up sneezing, as I did. If they wind up talking about some other element of the job that winds up not being to your liking, instead of freaking out, like let's say they talk about a review policy, let's say they talk about a start date that isn't quite to their liking, what's changed here from the time of our original conversation that prompts you to talk about a lesser salary, a different review policy, an earlier start date? What's different now? And make them explain it to you so you understand. It may not change your reaction, but I think going for them explaining goes a lot further than turning your insides out, not knowing what's going on, freaking out, taking all these things as personal insults and affronts and going crazy. Again, it's business. It's not personal. They're not doing it to you. What they're trying to do is negotiate the best deal they can for them. You're the collateral impact. They're not thinking about you. Once you try to humanize it by asking questions, it calms you down a lot, and it makes them explain/justify why they want you to be flexible. As a reminder, if you make a concession in some way, go for a concession on their side. Earlier review policy, improved benefits, something. Make them concede something. If they're not willing to do that, there's a message in that for you. It's not personal. It may reflect a rigid structure that they can't defeat, which you have to decide whether you're comfortable with. You have to start doing some trade-offs in your mind in order to explain to yourself why you would accommodate them and not accept or not require an accommodation for them. Whatever you decide is okay. It's not bad intrinsically. It's part of the bargains and the negotiation that each side engages in. Again, I encourage people to go for obtaining a reciprocal concession. If they make something, it doesn't have to be a big deal. It can just be an extra vacation day or an extra personal day where your boss looks the other way and it's not counted. whatever it is. Just look for something in return. Hope you found this helpful. Again, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching, interview coaching, helping with a salary negotiation, you can find that information at my website, which is thebiggamehunter.us. There's tabs on the top that will direct you to where you want to go in order to find information. In addition, if you want me to critique a resume or do a job search makeover where I go over everything that you've done in your search, again, there's information at thebiggamehunter.us that will help you. Hope you have a great day. Take care.